Hi, my name is Doris, and I'm speaking on behalf of a very close friend of mine who passed away on the year 2005, April the 12th, of breast cancer. She was a very sweet person, had 3 children. Her name was Geraldine. She really went through a lot to fight. In her family, they went through the struggle, the grief, the pain, the hurt. And the day we lost her was a very striking day because it was me and her oldest daughter with her in the hospital, the Jewish General Hospital. And it was very hard to know that we had to let go. And she went, as everyone says, peacefully, but we don't know what's in the people's mind. It was a young woman of only 48 years old who had such a spring of life, who loved children. In the end, she became so angry and so not understanding why this was happening to her, why she was losing everything. Unfortunately for her, she missed her daughter graduating Yale University. She missed her other daughter graduating high school. She missed her only son graduating from high school. For her, that was something she really wanted to see. I have to say that for all women and men alike, and I think I'm going to cry because I loved her dearly. She was a feisty woman, and all I can say is, like, I thank the Jewish General Hospital immensely because the loving, the care they give to these patients around the clock, and the caring and the respect that they give to the families, and the understanding and the counseling they give to you afterwards if you need. The same thing, I think it's really important that women go and have mammograms. It's so important, and I think people who don't do it, you're really putting your life at risk because you don't know if you have it or not. And the sad thing with her is that it turned from breast cancer, in the end it turned into roaming cancer, where it had touched every organ of her body. From a woman who weighed 172 pounds, went down to weighing only, I think, 90 some odd pounds. So what we looked at was not the person we knew. To see the sadness, and in the very end she couldn't speak anymore. She lapsed into kind of a coma, and the morning of her death she opened her eyes enough to say to her daughter, just by her lips, that I love you. And she is somebody that I adored, and I really put it out to other people, please don't let that happen to you or to anyone you love. Stay there and protect them and stand beside them, no matter how much anger you see and no matter how much grief you see. You just have to be there. I mean, it was like 5 days I was in the hospital with her, holding her hand at night. How I did it, my husband doesn't even understand how I did it. From going to work and spending all night in the hospital, not sleeping, falling asleep into my food, where people laughed at me and said, "Doris, did you see yourself?" And no, I don't see if I'm falling asleep. But it was, for me, so important to be there for her, just to let her know somebody really did care and somebody really did love her. And for me and her daughter, for us, it was very devastating. And Geraldine, if wherever you are, sweetheart, you would be so proud of her. She is a teacher now. The school she went to school at, now she's a teacher. Your other daughter, she's doing well. Your son is doing well, going to university and becoming a computer technician. And I send my kiss to you, sweetheart. I love you. I'm going to cry. And it doesn't take the pain away either after all those years. And the sad thing is, she died on April the 12th. And the year before that, my mom died on April the 15th, between my 2 sons' birthday, but not from cancer. But so my son in the end was worried that his birthday was jinxed, that everybody was dying around his birthday. But thank God this year nobody did. And to her family, they know I love them. I know, and Geraldine, wherever you are again, I have kept my promise. I really kept my promise that I would be there for your children if ever they need me. And they know that all you need to do is pick up a telephone and I'm there. And I hope what I'm saying really gets the message across to someone, and really to the families too, because I go every 2 years for my mammogram, regardless. And I think it's so important. Like the breasts, okay, are what we feed our children with, but they also are the part of who we are as women. And when those are removed, that also makes us feel like part of our womanhood has been removed. And I think it doesn't, breasts are not who we really are. What's inside is who we are. And I think anyone who's dealing with cancer really has to fight, really has to believe, and sad for her she didn't. And unfortunately we lost her. So, wow. And look at the display, watches, jewelry, many things sold for breast cancer. I say to everyone, go out and support breast cancer. It really is an important cause. Okay, the reason we're all here today is for the fight of breast cancer, to help to save lives. Most places that you will go, probably I think this month, I don't know if it is Breast Cancer Month, but it is. Okay, thank you. And I think it's very important that we all, just to buy like a little shrink kit or something, all this money all goes back to the hospitals to help to fight the cause. Please do it. You never know who it's going to hit, and you never know if it's going to hit your loved ones, a good friend, or family members. I urge you to go out and really help, and to try to get as much information as you can about it, because this is one of the #1 killers right now of women, and also men, but more women. We really need to make the cause important. That's why there are so many walks and marches and fundraisers and everything. And the young men here today that are doing this film are really, I think, have great hearts of what they're trying to do, and I really wish them the greatest success in it. And please, it doesn't cost like it costs $8 to go buy like a little watch like I have, or little bracelets that I have, or a little pin. It's not very expensive. And in the long run, you may be saving a life. Not maybe, I'm sure you will be saving a life. So please, I beg you, I really do beg you, in the name of many women out there and many men who are fighting the disease, or have fought the disease, or has lost to the disease, please come out and help. It's a very important cause.